Patrick Vieira joined Arsenal's injury list in midweek and Ray Parlour replaced him. Also recalled were Lee Dixon and Nelson Vivas. Newcastle, below strength and without a win in their last 20 league visits to London, are currently missing Alan Shearer with a knee injury. Alain Goma was also unfit. Lumana Loa came in for only his second Premiership start. So too did Steve Caldwell. At Highbury for us was Steve Wilson.
Vivas. And Adams. Hughes and Henry. Here's Thierry Henry! Brilliant goal! Thierry Henry's trademark. Great strength to shrug off Aaron Hughes. And once he got goal sight of the Newcastle defender, there was only one outcome. Thierry Henry in the 13th minute puts Arsenal in front. No flicker from Arsene Wenger. They were, of course, 2-0 up against Bayern Munich and still didn't win. Griffin. Speed is forward. Here's Ljungberg, though. And Kanu, and the space to the left of Kanu, but that's superb, and this is Parlour, and that's 2-0! There was all sorts of space to Kanu's left. That looked the obvious ball, but Kanu is not about the obvious. He spotted Ray Parlour's run, and what a wonderful finish. Acuna, good ball by Lee. Free kick. Rimondi on Acuna. Solano, Lee, or Speed? It's Solano. Lots of movement around the ball from Newcastle. Kept Meninga guessing. Kanu. Perez. No one attacking the 6-yard box at the moment. Perez still. Good effort, Robert Perez. Very happy to let Newcastle chase the ball at the moment, Arsenal. And why not? Perez, Henry. No thrust about this. Perez has continued his run. Here's Freddie Ljungberg. Good try. It was a long time in coming down for Freddie Ljungberg, and he watched it well all the way and wasn't far away. Parlour. And here's Thierry Henry, and he's got the better of Aaron Hughes. Henry, good block by Given. I think that would have been the end of Newcastle. Solano here for Newcastle. Grimondi finds Perez, and Henry is off and running already. And he's got the pace to get the better of Lee, I should think, and find Kanu! And I'm not sure the Nigerian ever got a touch on it. Solano. Ljungberg. Kanu is through here and scores, and he thoroughly deserves that goal, Kanu. Ljungberg just picked out Kanu with a glorious pass. 2 touches, 3-0. The expression says it all. Look at that face from Newcastle's manager. Loa. He's done well again. Here's Kieran Dyer. Chance for Newcastle. Good save. Newcastle's first real sight of Meninga's goal. Luzhny. Caldwell retreating, Henry, Perez, Parlour. It's Parlour! Oh, that's superb! That is absolutely superb by Arsenal. Ray Parlour's second goal of the match. Lee Dixon for Arsenal. And Perez. Lovely spin. Quadrupled his goal tally for the season in the space
have to win every game, and when you don't do it, of course, you feel frustrated and you feel that it's not right. But it's difficult in the Premier League, and you can lose against everybody. That's why sometimes if you have a little bit deep, you can lose or draw. And today everything went well. We scored early, and at the moment where the confidence was not at the highest, maybe it helped us a lot.
I said at half-time, 2-0 down, the next goal here will determine the course of this match. If we get it, we've got a chance. We'll give us some incentive. It'll give us a bit of an injection. If they score, it's good night nurse. And, of course, they got it. Long ball over the top, two young centre-halves, learning the game against Honoré and Canoe, who really were too good for them. It was as basic as that, I think.
Foremost, when we went out to today, we wanted to win ourselves, you know, for the team. We knew it was a big game for us at home, but myself as well, scoring 3 goals at Highbury as well, which is great. And it's my second hat-trick, so, you know, it's a great day for me.
Yeah, Arsenal have been struggling in recent weeks, but that'll perhaps give them the confidence to go on.
Well, it was a great performance, and I think they're terrific when they're in full flow. Arsene Wenger talks about digging deep at times. I think they've got to do that more regularly, especially away from home. And if they can do that, because they've certainly got the players, then they can get back to challenging Manchester United for the championship.
Goodness me, he's been a bit positive there about us. I better be negative about Newcastle now. I think they're faltering a bit, Newcastle. They look a bit thin. They look at the squad. You can't just blame the absence of Alan Shearer. I think the lack of a transfer budget at the moment is giving Bobby Robson a bit of a problem.
Hard-hitting words as ever, Trevor.
Yeah.
Sue Thurl and Steve Lee talking us through a mountain of goals there. Despite dropping points for the first time in 9 matches, Manchester United still have a healthy 6-point lead. Arsenal make up some ground, but despite today's 5-0 win, their goal difference is still 15 worse than United's. Third place Leicester play Coventry at Highfield Road tomorrow. Sunderland are back in the top 4 for the first time in almost a year after beating Middlesbrough. That's 4 wins in a row now for Peter Reid's side. Liverpool and Ipswich meet at Anfield tomorrow. The winner of that one would climb into the top 3 if Leicester fail to win. From top to bottom in 3.5 months, Middlesbrough's 8th defeat in 9 games leaves the side who led the Premiership after 2 matches now propping up the rest. Coventry slip a place, but they'll climb out of the relegation zone if they beat Leicester tomorrow. Bradford's dramatic point against Tottenham lifts them off the bottom for the first time in over a month. Derby are still looking nervously over their shoulder after that 4-1 defeat at Chelsea, but Manchester City can sleep a bit more comfortably tonight following their biggest ever Premiership win.
Bit of a tepid first half, but there's the Spurs goal in the 31st minute from Sergei Rebrov. And I suppose
well taken, wasn't it?
It was well taken, yes, a good instinctive goal. But here's the equaliser that came in the 89th minute. Patrick Vieira, he'd come on as a substitute along with Dennis Bergkamp. And that 1-1 draw takes Arsenal to within just 5 points of Manchester United. But of course, if they'd won, it would have been 3, and we'd be talking about how the title race was back on.
It's still a big gap,
Big
isn't
gap.
it?
It's a big gap. And
Paul Durkin, the referee. A pitch that is not really in keeping with the great traditions at this fine stadium. Probably the wettest year that Merseyside and Merseyside football has ever had to deal with, and a lot of sand, as you can see.
It's pretty poor. We often talk season after season about the quality of the Premiership football pitches. This is as poor as we've seen.
Here's Grimondi, Arsenal in their change strip today, and Freddie Ljungberg having his first run at Marcus Babbel and earning Arsenal a free kick. Silvinho. Good pressing on the Brazilian by Heskey has earned Liverpool a throw. Babbel indicating he wants to throw it long, and no one offering any alternative. Well defended by Vieira. Gerrard! It flew in for Liverpool from Steven Gerrard. Carragher inviting Heskey to get down that channel. He shrugs aside Martin Keown. Heskey! Manninger can only parry. Michael Owen is there.
Martin, if this continues, then winning at Old Trafford and then beating Liverpool here, beating Arsenal here at Anfield. You can't go on from there, then you'd have to ask questions.
Makes his ball. Barmby! It's 3-0. And they've cut away through. And they'll feel that they have beaten Arsenal today.
Pires. Vieira, it's not in his nature to soft pedal in these circumstances. Henry up in the air from Carragher. Vestergaard thought about coming, decided not to. Plenty of players in red try and bar the way to goal for Arsenal. They're seemingly destined to fail to score at Anfield yet again. But Liverpool might not be finished yet. Barmby. Heskey. Barmby's there again.